It's in the Lord's house. Oh, the beauty of the great outdoors, loving God, life, and family, sharing what's mine and yours up in the mountains or down by a stream. It's J&J's Outdoor Magazine. Somebody testify, J&J's Outdoor Magazine. J&J's Outdoor Magazine.
J&J Outdoors Video Magazine is brought to you by RG Motorsports, RG's Almost Heaven Harley-Davidson, Mountain Meadow Hunting Preserve, J&S Hydraulics, Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, Mountain State Log Homes, Go-Mart, Johnston Equipment, Foster Feed, and Glodfelty Tire.
Welcome everybody to J&J Outdoors Video Magazine. Today we're going to be testing our luck with some bucks.
Some nice bucks, right? And here on the leash, we've been managing our whitetails, and it's beginning to show up, folks, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, we had 2 nice bucks come in this morning. Great morning. But I tested my luck, and it wasn't good.
It wasn't good. Then your luck changes during rifle season, doesn't it?
Yeah, I took a management deer arrow in rifle season, turned it around a little bit. So
that's whitetail hunting.
That's hunting, period.
Hey, folks, let's head to the timber with Jamie as he is in the tree stand and see how his luck does work.
Well, guys, it's October 31st, Halloween. We had a cold front move in last night. It's 33 degrees this morning, but foggy. But that fog's moving in and out. When that fog's in here, can't see very far. So if it happens, it'll probably happen pretty quick. Plus, we're in the pre-rut. These bucks are going around checking does, trying to chase them a little bit. I'm in a good spot here. I got a bedding area down off to my left, and these deer usually travel right around the bottom of this steep place or against it. But these does, a lot of does in here, and these bucks come in here and get chasing these does. They come they're all over this. You can't get down in there to hunt. It's just like a big bowl. You just can't get in there without them does knowing you're there. So gotta try to hunt the outskirts. Wind's good. Maybe the fog will get out here pretty quick. And hopefully we'll see something worth shooting.
Jamie has a shooter 8-point coming in from behind him. He'll have to wait till the buck comes around front of his stand to get a good shot. Oh no, he caught Jamie getting into position for a good shot.
That's a nice buck. Nice 8-point. I've got pictures of that deer. At a mineral lick we've got. He come off that point behind me. He started to the left. If he'd have kept going to the left, 15-yard broadside shot. But he turned, went around behind me, went to my left. Well, I'm in a hickory and I got a white oak in front of me. I put the stand here for cover. Well, I had to get the camera between me and the tree I'm in, back around on the other side. I got it there. He started going back out toward that old well location. There was some does in there this morning, right at daylight, and he was smelling around. Working his way that way, I grunted to him. He started coming right back. Well, when he crossed that log, if he'd have turned there, I'd had a shot, but he started down the hill to come around below me. Well, in order to do that, to film him coming out below me, I'd had to get the camera back through between me and the tree again. And I just started to do that. Heard something or caught me or something. Didn't really spook him that bad. He just started right out there, stopped, started sneaking off that point. It's tough.
Sometimes your favorite hunting and fishing spot can be hard to get to, but Glockfelty Tire can help.
Glockfelty Tire, we carry multiple brands. We carry the Goodyear, Nitto, Michelin, BF Goodrich, and the Cooper ST Max. We also carry a full line of passenger car tires made by Michelin, Goodyear, and Cooper. We're more than just a tire store. We do quality wheel alignments, tire mounting, tire balancing, oil changes, and brake work. Let Glockfelty Tire and its knowledgeable sales staff get you to your favorite hunting or fishing spot.
Here he comes, Hazel. I hope you went to Foster Feed this time.
Oh, me too, Marge. The feed he bought the last time at that other feed store didn't agree with me too well.
Now we're talking.
Did he get all those things at Foster Feed, Marge?
Yep, Hazel. Foster Feed has just about everything.
Marge is right. Foster Feed customers know they can fill their list with just one stop. Not only can they pick up quality feed for the farm, but just about anything for their home. Trust is so important, and you can count on Foster Feed. You just have to stop in and see that even Hazel and Marge knows that Foster Feed is a friend that your home and farm can count on.
Slow down, Hazel.
I can't, Marge. This is so good.
When the cab is your office, you never get tired of going to work. Load, stack, feed, repeat. New Holland offers the power and versatility to get through the day. From hauling bales to farm chores and everything in between, New Holland has you covered. Visit your local dealer today to find out more.
Johnston Equipment is now your New Holland dealer, just off I-79, exit 99, 4 miles east on Route 33. Closed captioning is provided by Haas's Wildlife Artistry, a family-owned and operated business who are committed to providing a quality mount in a timely manner. By JTH Enterprise, LLC, a professional consulting forestry company which represents private landowners and companies on the marketing and management of their timber. Now, guys, this is a great buck heading in Jamey's direction. This is a 4-year-old buck, and it's what we manage for. With the management practices we are using, we are seeing better bucks like this one. Hopefully, Jamey can get it done. The wind has changed directions, and this could ruin the hunt.
Now that was a good one right there, boys. He come right around that flat, brushing these horns. He was in a low place out there. I think he made a scrape. Just pilfering right out this flat. I got everything ready. And he come up on that hump. He's milling around there. You notice him throwing that head up. I felt the back of my neck getting cold. That wind's been drifting up the hill all morning, warming up just a little bit, probably up 35. That fog moved out, and I had that updraft going. But just my luck this year. He got there, and that wind kind of shifted around. He never really got a full whiff of me. Trying to control my sin as much as possible, but he just knew something wasn't right. And instead of coming on around here, he just turned and went straight down the hill. And he got down there about halfway down that steep place, and I give him a couple grunts just to see if maybe he would turn and come back straight up to me or something. But he turned and looked, but he done decided that he wasn't going to be in this area. He knew something wasn't right. But that's 2 shooters this morning. I've seen several does. I've seen a 4-point. Man, they're in here. That first 8-point, I think that was a 10. That 10, 9 or a 10. I've got pictures of both them bucks right in this area. They're here. I just got to make it happen. Let's sit here and see what happens.
Jamey sees a few more small bucks throughout the morning.
Well, guys, it's November 28th. Just getting good in daylight here. I done had a couple small does come through right through under me here. We're in a pretty good spot. This rut is winding down, and these deer just ain't moving. Your bucks anyhow, your nicer bucks. I just haven't seen hardly anything the last couple of days. There's that doe going down the hill now, but he's a button buck. A doe and a button buck. But they're just wore out, I guess, from this rut, and they're kind of holed up right now. You'll still find one chasing here and there, but for the most part, they're pretty held up. You got to be out here to catch one moving's all. It's good and cold this morning. Or in this travel corridor here where these deer like to move back and forth, just kind of thick in here. Got some little hollows and stuff. So we're going to sit in here late morning and see if we can catch one on our feet. That's all we can do. Can't get one at the house. Some deer. I don't know what they are yet.
This is a management deer, and I want Jamey to shoot it. I hope he makes the right decision and takes this deer. Yep, looks like he's going to do it.
Well, one down. I know 100 yards out around through there. And I could see a deer in the sun, his legs. He's trotting. There's two spikes. They walked right through past me. And it's kind of hard to film on this side of the tree. And I could see two more deer out there, but I couldn't tell what they was. And that deer got bigger. I got closer. I could see he had horns. I could see he had a pretty decent spread on him. He got up here, and there's another buck behind him. And he come down through this hollow, and I was really undecided on where to shoot the deer or not. He's a 7-point. He's not that big. He's right there at our minimum. But we've had problem with 7-points on the farm here over the years, and we're starting to get them weeded out. And I decided, once he got in there behind me, I said, well, I'm going to shoot that deer. So he went through behind me. Well, I had to get the camera back around behind me on that side of the tree, and that small one see me, and he run. Spooked him. He started to go back, and I got him stopped and shot him there. He just went right there, and that little holler went down.
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll let the others keep their squeaky clean images. And we'll focus on what really matters. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Make sure you stop by Johnston Equipment and check out all the new Coyote tractors and attachments at their new location just off I-79, exit 99, 4 miles east on Route 33.
Since opening their first store in Gasaway, West Virginia, GoMart has expanded to 123 stores all across West Virginia. They have become a part of the communities that they serve by helping their customers with the good times. They support youth sports, community events, and schools. GoMart supports worthy organizations such as the West Virginia Children's Home Society. That means a lot to the people in the communities that they serve. Giving back is part of GoMart's business ethic. So remember, go for the good times. Go for GoMart.
When I was a boy, I dreamed of owning my own log home. I thought I would have to work hard and wait a long time before my dream would come true. Mountain State Log Homes has changed all that by offering me quality log home packages at affordable prices. They delivered it to my building site, and I finished most of it myself. Now my young family and I are living the log home dream. Mountain State Log Homes, the affordable log home.
We've gone through a lot of changes this past year. However, one thing that hasn't changed is the campground. It will always be our escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. A way to get fresh air and create everlasting memories with your family. The campground has always been a place we call home, and nothing can change that. Come experience the Mountaineer RV difference and join our family today.
Additional support provided by Stonewall Sporting Clays. With 16 stations and 1 climate control station, it is a unique and fun shooting experience for the whole family.
Here's where he was standing. Here's where his feet dug in. And he whirled to go. Right through there. Right there's blood. Right where it hit him. That's good. Yeah, we busted something big. Just sprayed half a chunk of lung, looks like. Just spraying everywhere. Just a chunk of broadhead. He's laying right there, I see. I thought I heard that deer go down. He didn't go 30 yards. Boy, he lost a lot of blood between there and there. Yeah, you can tell that's an older deer. The reason I shot that deer. Right down in that holler. There he is. We'll get him up out of there and out of these briars, and where we can get a better look at him. Get him up here for you and cleaned up. Well, guys, here we are. We got him up out of them briars. As you can tell, this deer is an older deer. He's got a big body. I figured him 2.5. I don't think he'll make 3.5, but I know that deer's at least 2.5. He just don't have what he should. He's got short tines, just forked on this side. He's got some good mass and brows, but after that, we've had a problem with 7-points on this farm for years. I killed a big 7 with a bow back in the early 90s that I've got mounted. If you remember, my son killed a 7-point. And we've about got them weeded out. And I seen this deer coming. And when he got up closer, I seen at his age and his body size that the deer was at least 2.5. He don't basically have much of anything on his right side. And they're always forked on the right side here. If it's a 7, he'll just have the fork on the right side. And once he got right in behind me, I decided to shoot the deer. I haven't taken a deer yet this year. And I figured it'd be a good time to take a management buck out, because we have taken some nice deer on this farm this year between Dad and Mom. So it was nice to get a management deer. We've got a 5-point in here this big. We just haven't been able to get him yet. Get a chance, we're going to take him too. And when you're managing your deer, you can't always shoot the big ones. You got to get stuff like this out of there. And I'm glad to get him. He'll be good to eat. He's an older deer. I'm just tickled to death to have this deer. So we're going to get him dressed out, and we're going to get him out of here. Get him ready for the freezer.
In today's show, Jamey's grunting and trying to call a deer in, but it sees him, and it's kind of a missed opportunity. You know, those things happen in our lives. You know, I think of that, and it brings a scripture to mind, and it's found in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2. It says this, "For he saith, I have heard thee in a time accepted, and in the day of salvation have I secured thee. Behold, now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation." You know, there's a lot of times that we miss opportunities in this life to do something that we really like and enjoy. But the most important thing you'll ever do is making a decision to serve the Lord Jesus Christ. He died for you, and he loves you. May God bless you.
Mountain Meadow Hunting Preserve is J&J Outdoors' go-to hunting destination. No matter what your big game preference is or what you hunt with, Mountain Meadow can deliver. Buffalo, whitetails, exotics, red stag, wild boar are just some of the hunts that you can book today. They have 4-star accommodations with home-cooked meals. They have special hunting events, so bring along the whole hunting family for the time of your life. Mountain Meadow Hunting Preserve, the birthplace of memories that last a lifetime.
Here at RG Motorsports in Bridgeport, we carry the largest selection of new and pre-owned Hondas, Yamahas, Polaris, ATVs, and side-by-sides in the state.
A courteous and qualified sales staff will help you through the purchasing process, and finance options are available. RG Motorsports can get you ready for the trail with a huge accessories department to outfit any size rider. Service is important, and RG Motorsports has your back with 10 service bays and factory-trained technicians to get you in and out fast. Stop by our new location right across from the Meadowbrook Mall in Bridgeport. RG Motorsport. The fun starts here.
J&S Hydraulics has the experience and expertise in rebuilding hydraulic cylinders, pumps, valves, and hydraulic motors. J&S has expanded their capability and now offer hydraulic troubleshooting, removal of failed units, repairing, testing, and reinstalling units. They also can rehose the entire machine. J&S would also like to thank the gas and oil, coal, limestone, wood and timber industries, along with state and federal agencies for their business, past, present, and future. J&S Hydraulics, your hydraulic solution source.
Hey folks, come on down, see us at the all-new RG's Almost Heaven Harley-Davidson in Bridgeport. We're now open.
Are you looking for a new or pre-loved Harley-Davidson? Then check out our new RG's Almost Heaven Harley-Davidson in Bridgeport, where our customers come first. RG's Almost Heaven Harley-Davidson has you covered with a great selection of Harley-Davidsons to choose from. Our business office can make it possible with a payment plan to fit any budget. RG's factory-trained technicians, along with parts and accessories, will keep your Harley motorcycle looking great and in great riding condition. With a large selection of motor clothes like leather jackets, boots, gloves, helmets, and everything you need when you ride. They have all the latest apparel to make you look and feel great after your ride for a night out with your friends. Stop by and visit our new location in Bridgeport and see what sets RG's Almost Heaven apart from all the rest. It is truly Harley Heaven.
Well, Jamie, Murphy's Law does work at times, don't it?
The way I had that stand set, the one place that I really couldn't film and shoot was to my left, behind me. And he come right that way to the tee, right where I couldn't get everything situated. And that second deer, he was coming perfect. I believe I could have cut that deer, but he was right where I needed him to be. But that wind, I felt it. I felt it shift, and it was over.
When you get a 4 or 5 year old buck like that, it's hard to get around that wind change, isn't it?
And you could just barely feel it, and he picked it up.
Exactly. Then you shot that 7-point. Now, folks, it was a 7-point. Wasn't a huge deer, nice deer. But, Jamie, that's what you have to do sometimes, is to try to line your genetics out, right?
We used to have a lot of 7-points on this lease, and over the years we weeded them out pretty good. We're getting some 8s and 10s now. You got that 10, but yeah, as you've seen, I didn't shoot that deer 20 yards because I didn't know what he was. I just knew he was a smaller buck until he got closer. Then I seen he was a 7, decided to take the deer as a management deer.
That's right. That's the way you got to do it, folks. Come back and see us next week right here on J&J Outdoors Video Magazine. We'll still be in the whitetail timber.
J&J Outdoors Video Magazine is brought to you by RG Motorsports, RG's Almost Heaven Harley-Davidson, Mountain Meadow Hunting Preserve, J&S Hydraulics, Mountaineer RV and Outdoor Center, Mountain State Log Homes, Go-Mart, Johnston Equipment, Foster Feed, and Glodfelty Tire.